Hello, tech friends. Today we're going to talk about Microsoft Encarta. Ooh, it sounds exciting, doesn't it? It's an encyclopedia. Whoa, it does still sound exciting, I think. Back in 1993, when CD-ROM drives were first starting to find their way into home computers, a parent concerned about their child's consumption of computer games might be delighted to pass some educational software to them in the form of Microsoft Encarta, the encyclopedia on a CD-ROM. All that space on the CD being put to good use, good educational, wholesome use. So a Microsoft version of that encyclopedia was indeed Encarta. So came out in about 1993, $395. Boom! That's a big price, but then it dropped very quickly and would often get bundled. One of the interesting things I found out about Microsoft Encarta is that it was codenamed Gandalf. Brilliant. That is fantastic. So here we have Windows 3.1, one for work groups with DOS 6.2 or something like that in a virtual machine. And I've already installed Microsoft Encarta. Here it is, Microsoft Encarta 1994. This is the version that I remember. Now I'm going to open this and I want to just warn you that the sound quality that you're about to experience is pretty awful. And I don't remember it being this bad, but that was quite a long time ago. Maybe I don't have quite the right drivers, but enough of excuses. Listen to this.
I have a dream. My poor little children one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin.
Now, I appreciate that that sounds absolutely dreadful, and I can only apologise on behalf of Microsoft and everyone involved. But as I say, it might be something to do with my setup. We'll try and avoid as much audio in this as we can. This is a splash screen. When it starts up, contents, category browser, gallery wizard showing off those multimedia capabilities of your computer with your sound card and your CD-ROM drive, a find wizard, essentially search, and Encarta highlights. If I just click on contents, I'll just show you how that appears. Look, it's like a row of encyclopedias. First article, Argentina. I guess that means the aardvark doesn't get a look in if we're talking. Oh, no, it does. It's because that's the last thing I was looking at. So, in fact, here we go. Here is our cheeky aardvark. So every time you run it up, not a million miles away from sort of Wikipedia, I guess, in a way. We've got text on the right-hand side. We've got the category that this belongs to. And here he is, little aardvark. That one looks like he's been caught unawares. If I go up to the category browser, you can pick one of these sort of high-level subjects. If I went, for instance, to have a look at religion and philosophy, I could have a look at the occult. And then under the occult, I can see all sorts of things. What should we have a look at? Should we have a look at a demon? Let's take a look. Demon in popular usage, malevolent spirit or force that is not a deity, but is capable of working evil by supernatural means upon human affairs. Look, see these items here that are underlined. I mean, if this isn't the dawn of the hyperlink, I don't know what is. Look, I can click on Angel, not the one from Buffy, and I can pick on Zoroastrianism, and then I can click on dualism. So you can kind of build a little bit of a trail up. Now, I don't know if you're aware of a game on Wikipedia where you try and get from one category to another in as fewer clicks as possible. That's, just using the hyperlinks. Like, you can't type anything in. That's a good game. Check it out. So, right, let's have a look at some of the features of this encyclopedia. Obviously, you can just type things in and you can search for them. Timeline. Here we go. Starting at the very beginning, 15 million BC, man and woman. Let's scroll on a little bit, AD 500. We've got the formation of the Japanese state and a few other items as well. You can find an event. There's a little search thing here. Foot binding. Rubbish. No one likes foot binding. God, come on, guys. Get with it. Industrial Revolution. Now we're really talking. New Zealand gives women the vote. Good on them. Both the women and New Zealand. We have Ford's Model T, the Wright brothers. Let's see what happens when we click on this. If I, oh, does it know that person? Wright? Yes. I mean, Wright could be lots of different things, but here we are. Wilbur Wright, 1867, 1912. And then if I go back to the timeline, does it keep me where I was? Yes, it does. If I scroll over to the right, oh, maybe we can find out about the future. Future as history. Now, obviously, there's nothing in there because it hasn't happened yet, has it? So it's a shame, really. Maybe we could have found out what was going to happen next Wednesday or something like that. Right. We've got a gallery. We've got the music of Egypt. I mean, I'll just play a little, but it's not going to be great. When I say it's not going to be great, I don't mean the music or where it comes from. It's the it's the quality of the recording. Oh my gosh, this is a minefield, isn't it? Okay, let's close that. We've also got animations and some videos and things in there as well. Here's a fun feature, the atlas. We can spin the globe around. I mean, if this isn't Google Earth in the making, I don't know what is. Let's go to South America. Let's zoom in. There's Bolivia, Peru. It reminds me of that song in Animaniacs, you know, which names all the countries of the world. Let's go into Brazil and let's go to the topic. How many people have we got living in Brazil, I wonder? 8.5 million square kilometers. Have we got a population in there? Tells us about the land and the resources. We got a nice flag here on the side. Oh, we got the national anthem. Can we play that? Oh, I don't have the MIDI mapper set up correctly, so you'll just have to hum the tune yourself. But let me show you one of the very cool things that is in this. So obviously, look, we've got a dictionary of thesaurus. You'd kind of expect to have something like that. You've got a word processor, which is a bit strange, isn't it? Hello, what is going on here? And you can save that, and then it's like a write file, which is just kind of like what you normally have in the write word processor. I guess in Windows 3.1 itself, like back over here with the program manager, that README is actually a write file, which is up here. There you go, you see? So I can open that and go into Encarta and open that file up again. I guess for making a book report or something like that. One of the other things that sort of dates this a little bit, among absolutely everything else, is the ability to print. Obviously, you print things. You would print stuff like this all the time, right? Back in the day. But there's really just kind of no need to actually physically print something. But hey, you could take that to school and show off your amazing new computer. If I click on outline, it's like a navigation for the document itself. Brilliant. So we've got a word processor, but this is the best bit. MindMaze game. Let's dive in to this. Okay, this is MindMaze. Now let's pick history. I've had a few goes at this, and it turns out not very good. So let's put in our first name and our last name. Weird old tech. That's what I'm called. Okay. Geography, history. Yeah, let's try history. Geography was a bit of a write-off, to be honest. I don't know if there's a difficulty setting, which I would like to change. Oh, look, here it is. Change difficulty, but we can't do it. Maybe not until we're actually in the game. So let's. If you solve the riddle, I'll strum your tune. Right. Okay. You heard her. If we solve the riddle, she'll strum us a tune. Is that really what we want? Okay. Difficulty level 1. Well, let's go left. Right. To move to the next room in the castle, click the word or phrase that best defines acts passed by the United States Congress in 1793 and 1850, intended to facilitate the recapture, this is perfect, and extradition of runaway slaves, and to commit the federal government to the legitimacy of holding property in slaves. Now that is interesting because obviously I'm British. So this doesn't really mean much to me.
Shall you try again?
So yes, I'll try again. Maybe this was the fugitive slave laws.
3 cheers for the victor.
3 cheers for the victor. Thank you very much. And you can look at the article, but we're not going to do
Ancient
that.
Taoist philosopher Lao Tzu says, to know that you do not know is the best. To know more, answer the question.
I'm sorry if you couldn't really make that out, but it was quite philosophical. So let's click on the left-hand room here because we're trying to work our way through, although there seems to be a red item there. And look, notice our points are just disappearing here. Global military conflict that in terms of lives lost and material destruction, quite a jolly topic for a YouTube video, was the most devastating war in human history. Okay, right. Well, I mean, I would say World War II would be my guess.
Wisely chosen. Confucius says,
Wisely
cautious
chosen.
seldom err.
Cautious seldom error. Is that what that was just said there? It's quite difficult to make
I
it
am
out.
a woman of my own destiny. Find the right answer to decide yours.
The voices on this are brilliant. Okay, let's dive in here. And let's just try one more question to dazzle and amaze you with my skill. Military conflict. I mean, if you watch the video about Most Haunted with Yvette Fielding, you'll know that my ability to answer questions on a wide range of topics is really quite something to behold. Military conflict, 1861, 1865, between the United States of America, God, it's a bit American-centric, isn't it? And 11 secessionist southern states organised as the Confederate States. Oh, who really knows about any of this stuff? Is it the Civil War? Is it the American Revolution? Is it the Civil War? Is it the War of 1812? Is it the Civil War? Is it the Mexican War? Feels like the Mexican War, doesn't it?
Even a broken watch manages to be right twice a day. Care to try again?
Right. No, I don't want to try that again. You can answer endless questions from these people. Right, we're going to come out of that. Notice I can't just close it down for some reason. File is not there. I can close it and then I can save it. And yes, I can replace the file. Right, congratulations, Weird. Your score is one of the best. Oh, well, what a sense of pride that I have. So yeah, there we go. Look, you can bookmark things. Yeah, let's save that as a bookmark. You can obviously find anything you jolly well like. Shame there isn't like a random article. That would be a good one, wouldn't it? Worm computer program, and then you can follow these things through. Let's go. Oh, CD-ROM, how appropriate. Sound recording and reproduction. Certainly need to look into the quality of that. And then if I just move left and right here, I just move to the next item in the actual entire encyclopedia. It reminds me of Wikipedia, obviously, because it's an encyclopedia. But of course, Wikipedia is edited by regular people and is kept up to date and things. But it's a good launching point to sort of investigate other things. But really, it was to dazzle your friends and show off about how incredible CD-ROM technology had got to. So there we go. Microsoft Encarta, plenty of content in there, a MindMaze game that I am inadequate at playing, a dictionary. Should we actually look up a word? One of my favourites is obviously potato. Let's look that up. Oh, potatoes. Edible plant tuber. What a great place to end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. See you again soon.